Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. In today's stream I'm going to be working on these Dark Eldar. Last time I got about halfway finished, probably maybe a little bit more than halfway finished with this ship. Hey Jabia, how's it going? Hey Jay Hipkin. How goes it? Yeah, I've been super busy the last few days, so I haven't been coming on here, but today I'm like, okay, I have to get on here. I gotta stream. I gotta get something done on these Eldar. I just finished drilling a little, drilled a little hole in the bottom of this so I can attach this pin, and then I attach it to the cork, but the cork was, you know, it's too easy for it to fall over, so I glued on a piece of little round MDF that I had lying around here just to make it a little bit more stable, so it kind of the cork in the MDF is heavy enough to kind of keep it pretty stable, unlike this thing that just fell over. I think I might glue these things to it. Let's see. Let's try that. Oops. These corks are cool, but because they have a rounded edge on the bottom, they tend to like want to fall over. So I'm just gonna glue this to it. Hopefully that'll make it a little bit more stable. Probably be even better if they were a bit bigger. Fallout 4. How long have you been playing Fallout 4? No, tell me about it. It's like, I wish they made more movies. There's never enough movies to watch. All right, so where was I here last time? 5 days, 6 hours. Cool. I've only played it a little bit. Pretty cool game. Right, I think I was attaching all these little spiky thingies. That's where I was at last time. Like my music player blew up. Let me fix that. Hey Nerdelicious, how goes it? Yeah, I could definitely see that game being getting pretty addicting. what is going on with my music player. It's like decided that it doesn't want to work tonight. Alright, so I've got a bunch of these little spiky thingies I gotta cut out and glue. Oh nice, you got a job? That's cool. Mind sharing what kind of job you got? If you'd like. The Shallows. Sounds familiar, but I don't know if I've seen that. What is that? Is that like a TV series or is it an actual movie? Oh, what the heck? There we go. Sorry for the super loud music I was in. I don't know what the heck happened there. Strange Things. Shark movie. Okay, well, that kind of explains it. The Shallows. So 19 in the front and 18 all the way back. Okay. Right now? Is it, I was kind of facing away from the microphone. Is it still too, is it still louder? Yeah, I was kind of sitting facing the other way, and that's probably why. Oh, you got a door-to-door charity collector. Hey, you know what? The cool thing about door-to-door sales like that, well, whether you call it sales or not, you're kind of selling because you're walking to people and collecting for charity. The cool thing about that is you get to learn, well, there's a bunch of different skills you learn, but it kind of toughens you up for being able to walk up to strangers, to sell, to talk to people. So it's a good, it's one of those jobs that's a really good experience. You can definitely utilize that that experience later on in other jobs that you get. Well, there you go. Hey, if it pays the bills, it pays the bills.
Let's make a run together, I'll be by your side before we collide. And if the sky falls down on you, just beat it up before we collide. When we collide, let's make it last forever. I'm ready to fly before we collide. When we collide, and when the sun don't shine on you, just heat it up before we collide.
Spikies. Hey, Heartbeat, how's it going? I should say Heartbeat. Well, hey, at least you're making some money and also raising some donations for charity. At least it's for a good cause, right? Come on. There. Walk. Hey, 11 hours a day, that definitely counts as exercise. That's probably more walking than most people do in a month. The heck are these cats doing behind me? Or I should say cat, because it's only one. Cat, what are you doing? Brindle. I don't think I've ever seen that one. It's cool. When you get some pictures, let's take a look. Guess I'm down to the last 2 spikies right there. Hopefully these ones don't go shooting across the room. I'll never find them. Got spikes all around now. Your cat decided to play chicken with a car? It didn't get hurt, did it? Man, that's an awesome dwarf. It looks good, man. I really like the hair and the skin. Really good job though. Flesh tones are amazing. That would actually look pretty cool. Yeah, that's an awesome idea. Do it, man, for sure. Get some flowery bases for the chaos. That would look really cool. Okay, how is it now, guys? Hold on, let me just... How's the music volume compared to my microphone volume? Alright, good. Yeah, I don't know, all my audio settings got reset when I went to start the stream today, so I had to like add my microphone back in and my audio, and I guess my levels weren't set up properly. Sous Chef, thanks for the host, buddy. How's it going? $81.35. Yeah, it never ends. The tweaking of settings for your streaming machine is like never ending. I swear every stream that I've been on lately, someone's talking about Imperial Guard. And every time they talk about Imperial Guard, it's like, I want to run to the store and get some. Because it's, Imperial Guard and Tyranids are the two armies that I have more or less no models of. I have a Baneblade tank, which is... I didn't get it for Imperial Guard. Crap, that was 36, I need 35. But that's about it. That's the closest thing I have to any Imperial Guard. And Tyranids I have nothing. None of the models. But they both look like they could be a lot of fun to collect and build. '81. I don't know, there's just something about Imperial Guard. It's like they're just like they remind me of like the old school, just like army men and tanks and stuff. Even they're set in the 40k universe, it's still kind of like collecting. It's like building a model tank. Is that how they want it? Like that? What is 36 for then? I guess there's a bunch of options. I'll give you a whole bunch of different options you can have for this section here. So I can have something like this. One of these. And then a couple of these spiky things. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna go for. This ship is really hard to like hold because everywhere you grab there's a spiky thing pointing at you. And it's not so much that they're sharp, but I'm just afraid of breaking them off. My nephew was over last week. He was asking me for help building one of his tanks. He's got a Dark Angels army started. And I've never actually built any tanks before for 40k. So I was helping him build his tank, and I was like, oh man, I want to build my tanks now, because they're really cool. Like when you put them together, they look so... The scale of them is really neat. Like they're smaller than... I always think in the pictures the tanks look so big, but they're actually kind of small. but they look really cool, especially when you have a couple of miniatures like right next to them. Totally made me want to grab. I have a couple of tanks for my Blood Angels that I haven't built yet, but for now I'm gonna stick with these. Get all these dark Eldar built first. All right, so I think I'm gonna go for this little spiky chain thingy here. Yeah, I'm a total noob when it comes to playing 40k as well. I've mostly just done the hobby side, but I definitely want to learn. See, come on. It's pictures like this that it's like just makes me want to run to the store and get something like that. Like, look at that tank. That looks awesome. It's a great job painting that, man. Yeah, I saw the Kill Team stuff come out, but I didn't really... I assume it's like a basically just like a really basic version of 40k. Simple, like a simple, almost like a skirmish size game that you can play with people, or is that what it is? Did you paint that with airbrush, or was it just brushwork? Yeah, those look cool. I saw them on the I saw you shared that pic on Slow Fuse's channel earlier. They look good. I like how you've got different colors going. Now this one, I believe, was this way. No, it can't be that way. This way. Oh, it's all brushwork? That's cool. It looks good. Like, that tank looks amazing. Yeah, I've actually played a couple games of War Machine myself. Like, only a couple games. And yeah, they're pretty easy to learn. It's a fun game. Alright, what's next? So I've got all these different options. I put those on, put those on. Not ready to put that on yet. Okay, so we've got that part. Yeah, now MK3 is out. Gotta get new cards. The new MK3 starter sets, though, they're pretty cool because the little booklet that's in there on like a basic training booklet, it's really good. Like, it shows you, like, you can pretty much learn how to play War Machine just by following. There's 13 missions in that, and you just go like mission 1 literally just teaches you how to move your miniatures around, and then like mission 2 builds on top of mission 1, then mission 3 builds on top of mission 2 until you get to the end. By the time you get to like mission 11 or 12, and they're like, we're talking about like a minute per mission or something, like 1 or 2 minutes to just kind of learn the basics. By the time you get through the missions, you pretty much know how to play the game, and then you just do it like you play a few duel games against somebody and you kind of get the hang of it. Of course, you're not going to learn all the, like, you know, the intricate details of you know, competitive gameplay or something in that time, but you'll get at least the basic mechanics of how to play, and then from there you kind of build from it. Okay, so now we've got these cool little boarding hooks, trophy poles, and banners. So for trophy poles, 73, 75. Let's take a look. I'm just gonna cut these off. But this sprue is almost empty. And so I cut these off and I can get rid of the sprue. I think War Machine, Privateer Press, I think they've done a really good job of making the game easy for brand new people to get into. And I think Games Workshop is paying attention, and that's why they're coming out with all these different changes, trying to make it easier to play their game as well. Because the learning curve for 40k, I think, I mean, I don't know, I don't play the game, but I've tried reading through the book, the rules book, and there's definitely a lot of stuff you have to learn. All right, this sprue is finished. Yeah, that's what I figured. It's like it's one of those games where it's like maybe in an hour to learn and a lifetime to master. Yeah, it's not, I don't know, it's kind of confusing. that one. 75. Is this one? Will go in the back. Yeah, for sure. I mean, when you have a lot of depth to a game, it'll, you know, it'll allow people to stay interested long term. But I think they need to find a way, even if it's in depth, and even if it's, you know, a hardcore game or whatever. I think they need to find a way to make it easier for new players to kind of get into it. And maybe that's what this new kill teams thing is. Like, it's kind of hard to learn to play a game with, like, a ton of miniatures. I think you need to, like, in War Machine, when I was learning, it's like you literally have like 3 miniatures or 4 miniatures versus 4 miniatures. And on a small, well, actually in the starter set, they even include like a little map, so you don't even need any terrain. They just give you a map and they go, here, set your army here, put the other guy here, and this is what you do. And you're just moving like 3 or 4 miniatures around and learning the dynamics of 3 or 4 miniatures before moving on to, you know, more complicated things. Alright, so... So basically, from what I can tell, this thing goes here. Oops. Take the sail off for a second. Oh yeah, is that still in their vault? Because I subscribe to their vault, but they have so much content in there. I find it almost overwhelming to find anything. Like, it's hard to find. It's hard to even know what to search for. Now, things have changed, but have the game mechanics really changed that much? Like, I guess the rules, how things work, but... Well, this makes no sense. Why would they put these skull things so close together? That's what they show in the picture, but I'm not doing that. I'd rather put one on each side. Something like that. I think that looks way better. And then there's one in the back here. Yeah, I think I remember that series. I didn't have time to get into the hobby at the time when they first came out, but I remember them coming out. Yeah, I remember the days when they had the store. Well, meaning I didn't live in that town, but I remember watching their videos and stuff when they had the store before they had to shut it down. All right. Yeah, didn't they ship like, what was it, Mike and Ike's or something? Or was that someone else? I remember there's some store that was shipping Mike and Ike candy to everybody. Everything is spiky on this ship. I keep poking myself here. Alright, so where do these guns go? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. 66 and 67. So this little sail thing, it has these little spiky, weird looking things, kind of like half circles. I was wondering what that's for, and I just realized that's for holding these guns. It's like a gun rack. Let's see, how does this go? Like so. So the guns just sit there. That's so cool. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to glue these, something like that. I'll paint them separately and then glue them on later. Helps if you put the sail in the proper way. The only thing with this ship is like it's so hard to get in here with your hands, because there's all these spiky things pointing everywhere. So I don't know, like, once I get it painted and put it in a display case, it's fine, but I don't know how people play with this. Like, how do you move this around the board? Or how do you even transport it? Yeah, definitely tests your patience. A lot of moving parts. But I think it'll look really good once it's finished. Like, I'm looking forward to. I think it's going to be a really nice looking model when it's if I can just get through building it and then painting all the different pieces. And they have these like options, 21, so the 21, they put that there. So like this one here, it kind of attaches there and there. If I want another skull there. More detail to paint, more skull. Ah, heck, why not? Let's do it. Let's do it. I mean, that actually looks pretty cool. It's like another chain with a hook and a skull. Why not? And on this side, they have 20, which is what? another one of these things. 20, 78. You look at every number on the sprue, and you're like, nope, it's not on the sprue. Then you go look at another sprue, and then you see it's not there either. And you go back to the first sprue, and sure enough, it's there. It's like it just appears. I don't think it's on this one though. 20. Nope. It has to be on this one. I'm just not seeing it. Unless I've already cut it off. Oh wait, it's probably one of these ones that I cut out from the other sprue. Duh. That's what it is. It's this thing here. Yep. So I'm assuming that goes like this. Nope. This way. Yep. Sure, why not? Can always use more. Yep, I'm out in BC near Vancouver. No. Glue to the plastic, don't glue to my finger. I hate it when you're holding a piece down and you're waiting for the glue to dry, only to realize that it's actually drying to your finger. That actually looks pretty cool. I really like those chains in the front. Glad I went with that option. Right in the middle. I've driven through Saskatchewan once. Well, actually, my parents drove through Saskatchewan. I was still a little kid. We drove all the way from Vancouver to Toronto. So there's a bunch of trophies. I can also put trophies and daggers. Optional extras. Skulls and stuff. I guess it's these things. Whatever, I think I'm gonna leave them off for now until I figure out how I want to paint it and stuff, so I don't have too many bits on my table. Okay, so assuming that part's done, the options, whatever. That's fine, that's fine. What's next? Ooh, we get to assemble the crew now. Okay, so 37, 38, 39, and 62. Ugh. 37, 38, 39. Oh yeah, you've been here. You've been here once. What year was that in? 738. 37. That's this guy. $39. Where's 39? Here we go. $22 years ago. Well, BC's definitely changed. At least Vancouver area has changed in the last 22 years. Now they say don't glue, but clip these arms in. Let's see what they mean by that. So they kind of sit like that. And then what? They just go together like this. Oh, that's kind of cool. So you don't glue the arms, you just glue this thing to that. And then the arms can still move around. Let's see if we can figure out where to put the glue so I don't glue the arms together. I think right here. Right there and right there. Cool. Now the arms still move around. Alright, so now we need to figure out where his head is. 62. 62. on, cat hair. Don't. There we go. So how do these guys attach to the ship? Do they just stand there? Do you glue them on or what? Yeah, I guess you're supposed to glue it on. But that'll make it like impossible to paint. So that's gonna be yet another thing I have to do after, I guess. So let's take a look and see if I can position him. Oh yeah, definitely requires patience, this one. Something like that, I guess. Dude with a big gun. Yeah, if cat hair just like finds its way into things, you can't get rid of it. Alright, so that guy's gonna be there. Gunner position. But we're not gonna glue him yet. Steersman. 40, 41, 42, 43. 40, 41, 42, 43. 40, he's right here. There's his body. 40, 41. This is definitely a complicated model to build compared to other models of similar point value, like a tank or something would probably be a lot easier than this. 41. And then the head is 64. Trying to see if I'm supposed to glue this front and back first, and then fit these arms in after, or if they want you to. It looks like it. I think I can do that first and then just glue that there. Okay, good. A little bit of cleanup. Yeah, they do look good though. Pain in the butt to assemble, but they do look good. So I'm hoping the effort will be worth it in the end. There we go. Yeah, lighting is really important. Otherwise, it's like you get tired so fast, your eyes get tired. At least that's what I find. Gotta have the right tools and you gotta have the right lighting, I find. But yeah, if you're at a cabin, I mean, there's only so much you can do, right? No worries, man. I'm gonna be finishing up here pretty soon as well, because I gotta get some sleep as well. Thanks for popping by, hanging out and chatting, and we will see you on the next stream. Have a good night. Later, man. Alright, so this thing, you got this little control panel that attaches here in the back. Like so. And then this guy, oh, I forgot to glue his head on. He won't be able to do much steering if he's got no head. So let's glue that on. Go. Okay, so I think this guy stands more or less right there. Kind of like that. Got these control panels. And he totally does not want to stay. Where can I grab? He just totally wants to fall back. Come on. Yeah, he just wants to fall over backwards. So I'd have to like glue him down or something. Oh wait. How the heck is he staying up now? Something like that anyways. So he'll be like that. For now though, I'm going to pin him to a cork so I can paint him. should be good enough. Perfect. And then we just need another cork here, like this one. This thing's a little bit too long. There we go. So he is now on a cork. And I'll do the same thing for this guy. Make it easier to paint them. Yeah. Boom, done. There we go. So he's on a pin and on a cork now too. I think I'll make a bunch of these things maybe a little bit bigger tomorrow, because I like the way they make the corks a little bit less top heavy. Alright, so I think I'll call it a night here for today as far as assembly. So I have, let's see here, 1, 2, 3 more crew members left. Basically just the ones that are kind of hanging off the sides. And then attaching them to the ship, which will be later. So I got 3 more crew members to build. And then that's it. That's pretty much it. So I should be able to get that done on the next stream. And then it's time to start painting. So let's take a last look at where we're at so far. So we've got all these little skulls and chains here, all the little spiky bits. Another chain we added here as well, this little thing in the front. On the bottom here we have all these more sharp spiky thingies. Some of these chains with hooks hanging off the back. More spiky bits we added here. Spikies here. And we've added these things here. little poles. All kinds of different skulls on here. Looks like a Tau skull. So that's kind of cool. That'll be fun to paint. So there we go. That's as far as we got with that. And hopefully on the next stream we'll be able to I can't get this in there because that pin's in there. Hopefully on the next stream we'll be able to get this thing finished, and then after that it's this will be finished. We'll be finished with the assembly for this for the entire set, the start collecting Dark Eldar set, and then it'll be time to get the things primed and to start painting. Yeah, I think I'm gonna enjoy painting these guys. They look like they're gonna be fun to paint. I still have to figure out a color scheme. I've been going through the codex a little bit, just learning about the different cabals and stuff like that, and the different color schemes that they all have. I have to do a little bit more research online. I want to see what excuse me, what other things people have done in the past with these Dark Eldar, and get some ideas and come up with my own color scheme or something that I like, and go from there. All right, so that's pretty much it, guys, for this stream. I'll end it here, and we will continue on this project on the next stream. I will probably be on again tomorrow night. If not tomorrow night, then for sure Friday night. Alright, so thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Hey everybody, Paul here from TabletopGamer.com, and I'm excited to announce that we are now on Patreon. Now if you're not familiar with Patreon and what it is, it's essentially a way for you to support the video content that you love on a monthly basis. It's similar to Kickstarter, where you pledge a certain amount, and then you receive certain rewards for those pledges, except with Patreon, you're pledging and receiving those rewards on a monthly basis. Now, the reason I'm launching this campaign on Patreon is because I want to accelerate our growth, which means I'll be able to produce more content and to produce more products and release them to the community at a much faster pace. Now, if you're watching this video on Patreon and you want to check out some of the rewards that you can qualify for based on your pledges, just scroll down below. You'll see all the different pledge levels. You'll see the rewards that you can qualify for. And if you're not watching this video on Patreon, if you're anywhere else on YouTube or Facebook, wherever you're seeing this video, simply click on the link below the video or the one that you see on the screen, which will take you to our Patreon page, where you'll be able to check out all the different awards you can qualify for based on the different pledge levels. I want to thank you for checking out this video, and thank you for your continued support.